Now, tomorrow sees the start of the two-day 4th National Film Indaba taking place in Kempton Park. This industry is credited, I beg your pardon, for bringing in huge revenues into the country and being one of the major exporters to the international community. The National Film and Video Foundation is hosting this gathering, and we've got a CEO in studio, Zama Mkhosi, to speak to us about the agenda. Zama, always good to see you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much, Leanne. Good
All right.
to be here.
What is the essence, really, of the 4th National Film Indaba this year?
The essence of the gathering starting tomorrow is really for the industry to come up with the national film strategy. That is right at the core of it. As the NFVF, we host an Indaba every 4 years, and at every session there is a key focus. And the key for us this time around is to just make sure that we pull together all the critical stakeholders in order for them to come up with a national film strategy that responds to our current policy environment. I mean, we've had quite a few policy pronouncements from the various key government stakeholders, and we need to find a place for the film industry into the future. We've got the NDP from the Department of Arts and Culture. There's a white paper that they're proposing on culture, arts and heritage. And there's Mzansi Golden Economy, which is a strategy of arts and culture. And all of those and other environmental changes, we need to see where do we fit in.
Okay. Who are the stakeholders? Who is going to be present?
Well, the key stakeholders is the industry itself. I mean, those are the, that's the engine of the film industry. So we've invited the film industry, we've invited organizations that represent the industry, but we've also invited the industry at large. So it's an open engagement, because we want to engage far and wide. Yeah. But we will also have representatives from the arts and culture. Of course, we'll have our minister, Honorable Minister Paul Mashatile, opening the event for us, but we also have Department of Communications, because we know they are a key stakeholder. Department of Trade and Industries also will be represented, as well as NAB representing the broadcasters will also be present.
Good. All right. Now, I know that there's some major talking points. I mean, you highlighted some of them and the importance of all of these, but one of those on the agenda is the Mzansi Golden Economy. Talk to us about this.
Well, this is a strategy that was established by the Department of Arts and Culture. And at the key of that strategy is really the realization that arts is and culture are an economy in itself. And this is really by the move by our minister to move arts and culture from merely being an entertainment and a cultural expression, but also being a key player into the economic growth of our country. And that strategy really recognizes that, and that strategy seeks to position then all the cultural sectors as being the creators of jobs, as being the contributors of the social development of the country.
I know that you've also been this particular year, the NFVF has been going around on almost kind of like a road show, going to the respective provinces. Recently, you were just in the Western Cape. Are you going to be taking all of these findings and talking about them? Yes.
I mean, the build-up to the Indaba, for instance, it is not just an event that has mushroomed, from tomorrow, but it's an event that it's been in process for almost a year now, and we've been in consultation with the industry already. We've gone around the country. We've held consultations in the Eastern Cape. We've held consultations in KZN, as well as Limpopo. So we've gone around the country and have engaged the various key stakeholders at provincial and local government level, because we want the contribution to come from all levels. This is not just a national top-down approach, but we want solutions to come from the ground, and that's what we strive to achieve. Following from tomorrow as well, the findings from there are also still going to be spread out in various platforms around the country before we finalize a national strategy.
Excellent. Well, I hope we get to hear all about those and perhaps invite you in to find out what was decided there.
We will definitely keep the public
and
involved.
Some of those challenges that need to be overcome when it comes to the huge potential in this film industry, because it's beautiful these days. It really is. Zama Mkhosi is the CEO of the NFVF, talking to us ahead of the two-day National Film Indaba taking place in Kempton Park from tomorrow. Let's take a break.